Give me a kiss. Mom leaves. Dad leaves. Kendall, do you want a diaper?
No.
Kendall, get the meat thermometer out of your ear.
Bye, Bobby. Love you. Why you? It's time to see why.
So I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy doing it. Hey guys, welcome back. This video is actually going to be about when your child learns a new word, the exciting aspect of it, and how it can also be pretty annoying. I'm bringing you this video from my garage because A, it's quiet, B, it's 10:45 at night, and I want to make sure that the girls stay asleep and mom's also in bed, so here we go. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory on where I came up with this. So the other day, Natalie, Kendall, mom, and myself all went to Walmart to grab some stuff. And on the way out, Kendall pointed up to the sky at the moon and said, you know, what's that? So mom said, well, that's the moon. So Kendall, in typical Kendall fashion, is pretty good at repeating stuff, says, oh, the moon, and didn't really say much outside of that. The following evening, we actually had to head back out to Walmart to get some stuff that we had forgotten, which is pretty typical for us. And when we got into the car, Kendall, you know, we strap her in and we start driving, and she points out and goes, the moon, the moon. So we're like, oh, Kendall, that's awesome. That is the moon. And she just kept on saying, the moon, the moon. And she was excited, and look at the moon, Dad, and Mom, the moon. And it was just so excited about it. So as any parent knows that when a kid starts to communicate and talk, it's very exciting. It's neat. It's like, wow, you know, yesterday I taught Kendall a word. Well, Mom and I taught Kendall a new word, and she picked it up, and that's exciting. That's neat because, you know, we've added to her vocabulary. We've added to her, you know, we can start to converse much more with her, and that's just an exciting kind of neat moment. And it's really cool to see, you know, you spend so much time repeating stuff, and it's really so cool to see it finally start to click inside of her head, and she starts to just start rambling on, which I think is great. And then comes the not so great part. The repeating, look, Dad, the moon. It's the moon. Oh, yeah, look, it's the moon. The moon's up there. The moon. The moon. Look, it's the moon. Can you see the moon? Hi, the moon. I swear, the drive to Walmart takes maybe 5 minutes, and she must have said, look, it's the moon, or Dad, the moon, at least 35 to 40 times, which once again I think is awesome, but Dad stayed in the car with the girls because Mom ran inside real quick. So Mom was in Walmart for about, 10, 15 minutes, and Kendall repeated, look, it's the moon. And over there, Dad, it's the moon. And don't get me wrong, I tried to do the what color is the moon, what shape is the moon, all of that stuff, and be interactive with it. But you can only repeat yourself so many times. How is it that kids do it? I have to know. How can they just repeat themselves nonstop and not get tired of it at all? Like, not even a little bit. My favorite one of all of them is, she said, the moon is sad. The moon is sad. The moon is sad. Now, I couldn't tell if she was asking me if the moon was sad, or if she was telling me the moon was sad, or if she's just putting words together, which I think is great, that she's putting emotions and objects and all that stuff. That's awesome. But she repeated that for about, the next 10 minutes or so. It was interesting nonetheless. And before I get too far ahead of myself, I definitely don't want to sound like a hypocrite, because I know Kendall was a little delayed in speaking, and we just waited for her to talk, and we just wanted her to talk so bad. We stressed about it, and pediatrician, visits and all that stuff. So I get it. But man, I have never seen someone run a phrase or a word into the ground like my daughter can, and I'm proud of her for that. So, I leave you with this advice. When your child learns a new word, encourage them, be excited for them, help them use that new word in sentences, all that stuff. But when it comes to whether you or your spouse goes into the store, make sure you run into the store as fast as you can. That's it for this episode. Make sure to leave any comments in the comment section about what your child's first obsessive word was. Make sure to follow us at www.dadstayedhome.com. You can follow us on Facebook at Dad Stayed Home. We are also vining at Dad Stayed Home. And you can always follow us on our YouTube channel. Make sure to click subscribe down below. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time.